So now we're going to move on to Marichyasana, a much more difficult twist because we're in half lotus. Sometimes I've called this the pretzel pose because of the funny shape we get into. But again, if we have open hips and no ability to twist, it's not such a difficult posture. But if you have the hips a little tight, or you tighten the spine, tighten the shoulder, there's going to be difficulty there. So of course we have a variation. But let's look at it. First, we'd come into it from Dandasana. Left leg would be half lotus, and you'd bend the right leg. So when we come to there, again, this hip is to open, so we just keep it relaxed. But now, because the foot is there, the foot's actually going to be pushing, and it'll actually create pressure on the femur, move the femur over a little bit, and actually give you a little bit more space in the hip joint. So it actually happens naturally when it's there. Then the movement would be again to turn first, twist, and then reach. As in C and D, many people have the wrong idea. They're thinking about binding, so they're reaching around first, and then they try to twist after. Twist first, and then bind. Remembering it is a twisting posture, not a binding posture. It's more concerned with what we're doing on the spine and to the internal organs. Okay, if you're having trouble in lotus or the twist, whatever it is, you can then actually do a variation, which will be the same as we did in B, foot on the floor, then twisting and reaching around. Again, it's not this action of trying to bind and then come up. Twist first and then bind. I'm going to ask Helen to come in. And so again, we're coming to 7th position of Surya Namaskar, Dandasana. Then as first the left leg comes into half lotus, then the right leg bends. And again, as I said, the foot is already there, pushing pressure against the leg, so she can twist and then bring the leg back as she reaches around. So arm lifts up again and comes around, and then we breathe. And she's quite open in this hip. With this leg, actually, it would be to get this knee down to the floor. So you can get both sitting bones down and the knee down. This would be the ideal position to come into to create the twist. If it's not possible, allow this leg to lift up. But the idea would be to reach it from the middle down here and reach it out, and which is what I'm getting her to do, to bring it down. And with a little bit of assistance, it actually goes down. Or I can press here and say press forward and down, and it'll go down. I give a little bit more to help it. But this will help create the foundation on which the twist comes. Then to release, again, we're still doing yin yang. Squeeze a little, relax, squeeze. So every breath is a movement of chi and a movement of the body. To release, this is where I bring my hand and rest it on the thigh to release, because it'll stop any spring that's in this leg, anything that wants to bounce out. You can protect yourself by holding it in place. Then Ashtanga, so this whole movement releasing Ashtanga is an inhalation, lift up and jump back. So again, different from the other postures in which we come release from the posture, stop, take a breath and then continue. This one is just one movement from the position to Chaturanga and then down dog. And then you come and do the opposite side. So now we'll show it from the other angle. So now this time it's the right leg half lotus, the left leg bends. First the hip opens, which is there, then the twisting, turning, and then the reaching, coming forward, leg back, reaching around. You can see how easy it is to reach. This hand again, just gently reach it. So you see I'm taking the direction to reach it as far away as I can and bring it back. So it grabs there. And then you can grab. Again, the action is inhale, exhale. And you can see how her knee is in the air. The action we want to create is her to push and reach this leg from the dantian, from the middle dantian, reach out through the groin down. So it's going to take a little bit of work for her to do that. Some people it's very simple, very easy. Other people, the knee is way up in the air and they're just trying to balance. Just be careful. I'm not too concerned about supporting this knee. I haven't seen too many injuries from this knee being in the air, generally because most people don't come and adjust you and push you down like they would do in Ardha Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana. So again, you shouldn't push down, should reach out and let it go down slowly, slowly, so there's no problem. After 5 breaths, release and lift up. So this is now Triodasha, lifting up, jumping back. Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Ardha Mukha. And Sapta come through. And we're now going to get ready to show you the next posture in a few moments. Okay, so this is Marichyasana. Sweet. I don't think there's any great problems. Only if you have shoulder pain, shoulder joint, it's going to be more difficult to do. So you do your variations of just holding. And, you know, it doesn't matter if you can bind or not. What's important is that you're creating this twisting, and the twisting itself is going to create all the actions you require on the internal organs, kidneys, spleen, pancreas, everything's going to get some effect of chi. And it's like getting an internal acupuncture. Very simple. Thank you very much.